Very unpopular opinion, but if Solana did not exist, we would be in a crazy alt season right now. And I'm going to explain exactly how Solana's ecosystem is killing the crypto market and has been for the last 6 to 12 months. And just before we get into it, a bit of context on who I am and maybe why I could talk on this subject. So I've been hacking growth for crypto projects for over 3 years. By my company Magnet, we're a Forbes Business Council member. I published 2 weeks ago this book here, which became an Amazon #1 bestseller for crypto growth. I'm in the trenches and this is what I'm seeing. So I've jumped on YouTube, I've started to balance the videos, and I think this one is going to be the most controversial. So let's get into it. So firstly, the Solana ecosystem has literally become a casino. What I mean by that is there are so many new launches, there's thousands of tokens that are launching a day, and it's almost become an advertisement for, if you want to get rich quick, this is how people are doing it. They're buying these coins that have no utility, might be a meme coin, a celeb coin, whatever it might be, with a very, very short shelf life. If you get in there within a few hours, you can 20 times your money, 30 times your money, and get rich instantly. This is a very attractive proposition, which has drawn loads of money out of other crypto tokens into the Solana ecosystem, so people can try and get that kind of get rich quick overnight understanding. So it's a real shame because the actual chances of that happening are extremely low, and it's pulling a lot of focus, a lot of liquidity and so on away from, fundamental crypto tokens that are trying to build the technology, which is why I come into the space. It's damaging it from that perspective. And to be honest, I've kind of just covered my second point here, which is that people aren't necessarily putting more money into crypto to then go and play in this casino. They're looking at portfolio they already have in crypto, they're taking money out of alts and other coins, and then they're bringing that over onto Solana, and then they're gambling it away. So it's causing all the liquidity to be pulled out of the bigger coins, the alts, what we're used to having, as our kind of bedrock crypto tokens, into this casino, and then the funds are vanishing through the casino into the hands of the people, or very few people that are actually kind of creating this casino, which is not good at all. Even if you look at, let's say, Trump's launch and his coin launch a few weeks ago, everything else was dumping 20% on, and this is within Solana, right? Because people were just selling all their positions to try and get into this as quickly as possible. It caused a huge rotation and obviously damaged a lot of other projects long term. So this whole jumping from this to this to this to this, moving the liquidity around the market is not positive at all for the general landscape of crypto, and it is taking liquidity away from projects that are building real solutions that solve real problems that are the future of this space, because people are greedy and people want to get rich quick. And the thing that I really can't understand is that crypto already offered ridiculous returns if you got into the right project at the right time. So the fact that rather than having to maybe wait 12 months or 18 months or 2 years for a market to pick up and for your alts to go crazy, people don't want to wait that long anymore. They want it now. They want it in the next day, in the next 3 days, in the next week. And that kind of mentality shift in crypto is causing so much harm, because now what crypto was built on is essentially, being questioned, and money's being dragged away from there and put into these coins, which have, majority of the time, no future. And the third reason why is pump or fun. It's become so easy for anyone to go and launch a crypto token, and so low cost that everyone's doing it. And the supply of tokens and new tokens coming to market is now so high, and we don't have the demand in the market to buy into all of this supply. That's why, the liquidity is shifting from alts, for example. People are pulling out of their initial portfolios to then go and take place in all of these new token launches, rather than it being, majority of the funds in the market being centralized around, main tokens. It's so diverse now because there's so much supply of new tokens and new projects that are going live. And one massive part of that is because of platforms like Pump or Fund that have made it super easy for anyone to go and launch a token and, get a bit of liquidity out of the market. I'm not the biggest fan of platforms like Pump or Fund because there aren't, if you look at how many tokens launched through that platform to how many of those tokens have become, kind of stellar tier 1 tokens in the crypto space that have added value to the crypto space, you're talking 0.0000001%. So it's not healthy. It's not good for crypto as an overall. So yeah, that's the third reason. So my overview is pretty much there's so much supply of new tokens. People are buying into these tokens to try and get rich quick overnight, which is this new mentality that's kind of being created in crypto. I mean, I say new, it was already there. Like, people could get massive returns from crypto, but now it's like, like I said, I don't want to wait a month or 2 months or 5 months or 12 months. I want it now. Which is causing a lot of damage, and people are coming and pulling their liquidity over into this market. They're getting scammed or rugged most of the time, which is then putting them off crypto in the future, thinking, oh, this is all a scam. It's really negative for the general crypto landscape and the longevity of this market. And in my opinion, if Solana did not exist, if Solana just disappeared tomorrow, there would be so much liquidity in all of these kind of coins, these hundreds of thousands, if not millions of coins, that would still be in, let's call it, the traditional crypto market of the alts and so on, and projects that are actually building in the space and trying to do something here with the technology. And therefore, we have a much better chance of an alt season because the liquidity in the market is more concentrated. At the moment, it is completely dispersed, and it is getting more and more and more and more dispersed. No one wants to buy it all and then wait until the market might pick up for that alt to do well. They want to just put the money in today and make a crazy return and get rich. So if we took Solana away from the equation, we would have a much more concentrated market that is focused on projects that are building with the technology, that are utility based, and are trying to produce the future of this space. And to be honest with you, this isn't actually a dig at Solana or like the people that have created Solana, because Solana Foundation actually backs like real utility projects. And the problem is the people that have seen Solana and the technology and the capabilities and have built things on Solana to essentially enable this ecosystem of casino and gambling thrive. Platforms like Pump.fun, for example. So by no means is this a dig at Solana, because, you know, when you put blockchain out there, a decentralized database, you can't control who builds on it and what people do. That's the beauty of crypto, right? But this one has just taken a very bad turn for the worse, in my opinion. And the craziest thing is, when meme coin summer kind of started to tail off, money started to go back into alts, and all started to pick up a little bit, kind of November time, and we were in a good market. Everything looked so positive. And then we've come into the new year, Trump's come into charge, he's launched his own coin, loads of other people and celebrities are launching coins on the back of that. And again, we're here. People trying to get rich overnight again because they've heard one person make 3 or 4 million on Trump coin. They're like, I need to hit the next Trump coin. That was a generational opportunity. You missed it, live with it, focus on the good of crypto. So from my perspective, I'm just hoping that this ends real soon. I thought, like I said, after meme coin summer, this was kind of coming to an end, and we were putting the focus back on the alts, more of the traditional crypto market, and we were going to run up from there. That's not happened. We're back where we were, and we've got even more supply now of tokens. We've got even more people coming into the space trying to 2x or 3x within a few hours and make their money, rather than focusing on the bigger vision for crypto. So we'll see where we are, but yeah, that's it.